I'm going to be talking to you about atoms. I know what you're thinking. Oh, great, we're going to be going back to science class. Well, yes, but not in the way that you think. I assume that most of you have heard of the Big Bang Theory, and if not, then go watch the TV show. And this is not a sponsorship, I just think it's a great show, and you should probably go check it out. Now, the Big Bang Theory was discovered by George Lemaitre, which states that all of the current and past matter in the universe came into existence at one point in time, roughly 13.8 billion years ago. To put that in perspective, imagine a ball of energy the size of a coin. And imagine that one day, 13.8 billion years ago, it exploded and began to expand at a rapid pace. That's when space and time began, and the first atom in the world was formed, hydrogen. We have discovered many elements in the 21st century, 118 different types of elements to be exact, and our world continues to expand. I'm guessing that most of you have been to a chemistry and physics class, so you should get the gist of what an atom is. But do you realize how small they really are? Atoms are about 10 to the negative 10th meter, or 10 to the negative 8th centimeter in scientific terms. This means a row of 108 or 100 million atoms would stretch a centimeter, about the size of your fingernail. Now, stop looking at your fingernail and let's go back to the presentation. Now let's talk about one atom in particular for a second, the oxygen atom. In this room alone, there are about 6 octillion air particles. Yeah, that many. Now you can stop counting the zeros and let's get back to this. Now, I'm guessing many of you have played dodgeball, and the main objective of the game is not to get hit by a ball. I'm sure that most of you are good, but myself, I'm okay at it. Now, do you realize what kind of dodgeball game you're playing right now? You might be confused at what I'm talking about. Remember how I said there are about 16 octillion air particles? Well, those particles are bouncing around everywhere, hitting the walls, hitting your body, everywhere. Now imagine if those were dodgeballs. Yeah, that would probably hurt, right? These air particles are moving around 300 to 400 meters per second. Now, currently, the fastest car in the world, the Bugatti Chiron, goes 482.8 kilometers an hour, roughly. That's how fast atoms really are. So let's all be thankful for the fact that atoms are so tiny we can't feel them bouncing off of us. That being said, hopefully this gives you a great idea of the world around us and the complexity of our world. And hopefully you pay a little more attention in science class. Thank you.